Okay, this is a microphone test for we did a microphone test for our socials, mostly Facebook and Instagram, but this is for YouTube to see how, well, YouTube and our other video platforms that we post on, just to see how the voice, just to see how the microphone works, to see if it's muffled or if it sounds okay. And we are going to test that by doing a tour of our Minecraft world. So hopefully we can see how the audio is while we do this tour. So yeah. And side note, if you hear anything in the background, just ignore it. But just let us know in the comments if the audio quality is fine or if it's all muffled. Just, let us know what you think and all that. So without further ado, we're going to get into this. So, whoops, fell off the dock. So over here is a waterfall that we made. It's not the best, but it's something. But what we're standing on over here is a small dock. This dock is for fishing and just standing and looking out into the world. So, yep, this is our small dock. Let's do a bird's eye view of it here. Yep, this is the bird's eye view of our dock. Well, at least one of our docks anyway. We have a longer one. We have a longer dock on the other side, but you'll see that when we get there. And when it's nighttime, these lanterns here light up the dock. And oh yeah, if we stumble on our words here, this is unscripted, so yeah. On each side of the dock, there are 2 boats. So yes, there are 2 boats, so you can get in a boat and just ride around in the water. Okay, so after that, you walk off the dock and you come to this amethyst and sea lantern pathway. On each side is a house. Well, we call them cabins. So here's one on the right side. And it's a fully furnished cabin that you can stay in, so that you can go over to the dock by the water and fish. It has some furnaces, some storage area, and a crafting table, and of course 2 beds. And then if you go to the cabin on the other side, it's basically the same thing. There's a bed area, and oh, we haven't exactly fully furnished it yet, so yeah, it's gonna be like the one on the other side where there's furnaces and all that, so. But if you walk past these cherry trees, yep, and just walk past these cherry trees and you'll come to the corner over here. Not sure what we're gonna do with this area yet. It's not quite finished. But if you go over, whoops. If you go over this way and you go towards, we'll go over that side here a bit later, but if you go straight, the pathway isn't exactly finished, but you'll find a farm of sugarcane, and over here is a melon farm. Well, on the last row we accidentally did pumpkin, so mostly melon farm, but pumpkins on the end. Walk over further here. To the left is a house. It's, yeah, just a house that's not exactly completely furnished yet. Just some cauldrons and a couple of beds. Over on this side is a melon farm. And further down, over here is, well, there's a row of sugarcane, and the rest are, I'm not exactly sure. Oh, melon. There's some melon and pumpkin. But let's go over here this way, and then we'll work our way over that way. Over on this side, there's not exactly anything yet. I think over here is going to be a house when we get to it. If you go back and you go to the right, you will walk straight under this cherry tree arch, and you'll go straight towards the lighthouse. This is the lighthouse we are currently working on. In our last episode of our Minecraft series here on YouTube, we started working on it, and here's the double doors, and we are in the process of changing the floor from blue concrete, well, light blue concrete, to cherry wood. But yeah, this is the lighthouse so far. And in the middle is basically the light where, well, that's where the light is gonna be, is in the middle. And see, we're getting to some unfinished areas, but yeah, so far this is what we got. Yeah, you can basically see the more finished floor from here. And also, every 4 floors we are doing like a lookout area, kind of like a balcony. And underneath here, if you go over this way, oops, and jump off, and this is a sugarcane farm again. Now that we're done with the lighthouse, we're gonna walk back over this way, and we're gonna go to the right. And take another right. This house here is the lighthouse. Not the lighthouse, my bad. That's where we just came from, the lighthouse, but this house here is the doghouse, where our wolf pack is living. Yeah, this is where our pack of wolves live. So far, we got Summer, Charles, Buttercup, Clifford, Cream, and Roger. And let's grab a steak. And feed them. There you guys go. Okay. Oop. And Summer. There y'all go. So we got a great wolf pack so far, which is nice. And yeah, we really like what we did with the interior. Okay, so after we finish with the wolf house, let's go over this way, and we have a farm over here. Yes, we got another farm. Not exactly sure what we're planting over here. If you go over to the right side here, if you go past the farm and over this way, you will see another house. This is actually our starter house. We had to put an iron door on it because, we had to put an iron door because villagers kept coming in here, so, the starter house has an anvil, some furnaces, crafting table, storage area, and there is supposed to be a lectern here, but the villagers kept coming in here claiming it as a job spot, so got rid of that. But yeah, and in the middle here is blue carpet. But yeah, this is our starter house, but later on we might make a different house, so yeah. There is something we did forget to show. If you go past the garden over here, you'll find a small shore area right here. And here is a long dock. We started on a short dock, an area where you could fish and ride around. Well, this is a longer dock. where you can just walk and look at the lighthouse. And over there over there we have like a gazebo type area, but you can just walk and enjoy the water and the cherry trees on the side. And you get a good view of other parts of the world we haven't built on yet. And you get to see the lighthouse a bit close over here. Yeah. Can't wait until we finish the lighthouse. That's gonna look great. Well, it's gonna look decent. But yeah, just a long dock with some cherry trees on the side. And here's a better look of the gazebo over there. Could have done better with that. And before we go to other areas of our Minecraft world, here is a fly view. Fly view? What? Here's like a sky view of the lighthouse so far. Of course, it's gonna be taller than this, but we'll see what happens. And yeah, if you look from the top, still have yet to build more floors. It's turning out great so far, I have to admit. Yay. Okay, so if you get off the dock and you go past the garden, and there's a loud sound that's going on right now, so if you hear that, apologies for that. So if you come back to the main path between the farms and you go over to your left instead of towards the starter house, over here we got a wheat farm, and you go straight and you'll come to a farmer's house over here. There's just a crafting table, some storage, and oh, yeah, this is a farmer's house, and then there's cooking areas over here. And if you go straight ahead from that house, can't remember what we said this was gonna be. This will probably be another farmer's hut. Now, over here... Oh, hello! Just walk right past. Over here is another farm we did. And on this side, there's yet another farm. I'm guessing that's carrots. So this is a carrot farm. And this is probably a potato. And over here... And over here, we just looked at that other side over there. But if you go straight, nothing too extravagant yet. It's pretty barren on this side. Still trying to figure out what we want to build there. And over here, we haven't done anything yet. Now let's go back to the main path. Yeah, we're going back to the main path here. If you go past the wheat farm and you go to the right, here's another house. I'm not gonna go in, just gonna show. And then over here is this is a fisherman house for villagers that are fishermen. And if you go straight over here, this is the gazebo, the weird looking gazebo that we made. And you can look at land we haven't touched yet. And you can also look into the open. Or you can look over at the dock over this way. Good view of the lighthouse too. So away from the gazebo and past the houses. If you go more towards the right, past the wheat farm, there's more houses over here. Not sure what they're going to be used for yet. And they're not completely filled yet. They'll probably house more villagers, but we'll see. Here's the one we recently nearly finished. Just got to fill in the windows. On this side, here's another. Alright. And if you come this way, not much is over here yet. Still got a lot of land to clear. Over this way we're going to start. Over here we're starting a pumpkin farm. And then past that, over here, we're building a house. It's probably going to be a farmer's house, but I don't know yet. All we know is that this piece of land right here is going to be a house. And back over here, again, we have to clear all this right in front. Oh, perfect. It's getting to be nighttime. Here's a bit of a view from the sky of what it looks like towards the nighttime. Yeah, here's a view of what it looks like towards nighttime. The path is lit by the sea lanterns. And the amethyst looks really nice with the sea lanterns, so decided to go with that. Just doing like a view. By the way, this video isn't going to be edited. This is just a test. Wow. And back over this way. Cool.